Good afternoon. It's a long gap due to Eid festival, Eidul Adha Eid festival vacation. Today, I'm here to deliver my lecture for bank management, 4th year management BB honors. This is a very important paper topic. Anyway, today is rainy day. A little bit of stormy mood is prevailing here, and I am in the here corridor in front of the Department of Psychology. You see so many beautiful flowers and orchids are here in this corridor. Professor Alam sir, he is very much fond of gardening. In this situation, I feel very interested to deliver my lecture here. I also like green scenery. I also like trees. I am fond of trees, flowers. There are so many beautiful trees, so many beautiful flowers are there. Also, this is lipstick. This name of this flower is lipstick flower. So many trees, big trees are there, beautiful high-rise buildings of this great academic institution, Mohammed Kendriya College. You know better. It's such a gorgeous academic institution, and this institution is quite capable to match itself with the changing atmosphere. Say, now the coronavirus is prevailing within the country and outside the world. Abroad. We are prepared. Accordingly, we are taking virtual classes. And this is also order from Ministry of Education and National University. Our Honorable Principal Professor Sir Jafar Ali, he is interested and he advised us to deliver our lecture in this way. Anyway, today I am here to discuss about, relation between central bank and the government. The central bank, what is central bank? Actually, you need to understand. As per economist D. Koch, he said, a central bank being generally recognized as a bank, which constitutes the apex of monetary and banking structure of its country and which performs as best as it can in the national economic interest. So it deals with the overall economic practices of a country as a guardian, as a custodian, as a implementing body of financial policy of a certain government. In that point of view, there is a relation between central bank and the government. This is a very key and key relation. Nowadays, students are very smart. You students are very smart. With use of the virtual technology, what we learned took 6 months, that you can learn by 60 minutes, within 60 minutes. So you are in the very advantageous position. Though we are also practicing, but that's late. You are lucky enough. Oh no, I just forgotten to convey you Eid Mubarak. Okay? Though it's late. Anyway, and you also convey my this Eid Mubarak to your all other friends, those who are studying in the different other institutions within the country or abroad. So the topics is mainly the relation between central bank and the government. Yeah. Here I am mentioning 13 points, 13 relationship. Number 1, this is not mandatory actually. So many other relations are there also. Number 1, government ownership. Central bank is owned by the government. forming a central bank, developing a central bank, or establishing a central bank, financial support, financial arrangement completely by the government. Obviously, some central banks are there, say for the Japanese central bank or the Federal Reserve System of USA. That's not completely financed by the government. Private ownership is also there. But in our country, Bangladesh, our central bank, Bangladesh Bank, is completely financed by the government. As per the prevailing rules, as per the bills passed in the parliament, the central bank ownership goes to the state. Government control. Central bank is controlled as per the fiscal policy, as per the financial policy of the state. The state determines its financial policy, and rules, regulations, and all these things are developed by the government, and these rules and regulations are implemented by the central bank. I mean, following rules and regulations as stated by the government. Then number 3, bank of the government. Yes, central bank is the bank of the government. Government owns, not government, actually state owns this bank. State finances total investment of central bank in our country. Then accountant of the government. Central bank maintains accounts of the government. Funds inflow and outflow both are counted, and the accounting activities are performed by the central bank of the government. Government maintains this record keeping, financial record keeping, I mean from the journal entry to the end result, that is through central bank or by the central bank. Advisor to government. Central bank advises the government regarding financial affairs, regarding financial policy of a state, regarding proposed policies which are supposed to be adopted by the government. At the same time, if government wants to hold a certain new project, then central bank acts as the advisor to the government. If the advice is not positive, then the project will be collapsed. Accordingly, central bank with all its skill, all efficient workforce, suggests the government what to do or show the right way, right direction. Then, agent of the government. Yes, central bank acts as the agent. If there is any financial dealing within the country or abroad, sometimes central bank has to deal with other central banks of the other countries of the world, or other financial institutions of the world, or other government to government. Even if the deal is government to government, then central bank is there between and works as the agent of the government. Number 7, information supplier of government. Central bank is the responsibility in terms of the financial affairs of a country. What to do? Yes, central bank has the research center, research wing. Central bank has a skilled, efficient workforce. Central bank has the several pipelines. So many information channels. And with all this, central bank can collect, procure, justify, assess different facts, documents, materials, and then central bank can supply it to the government to hold the right and authentic decision in terms of the economic affairs of a country. Then loan issue. Central bank issues loans. Central bank issues loans even to the government or to the other commercial or specialized banks. There is a very last resort as a responsibility of the central bank. Then sole right to issue note. Yes, central bank has the authority issuing notes, observing the actual gold reserve status or reserve of the foreign exchanges, say for the dollar, pound, Deutschmark, Saudi Riyal, all these things. Central bank can issue loan as per the necessity and requirements, or for the fund flow of a certain state. Central bank can do all these things. Then sole right to issue note, yeah, okay. Then guardianship of money market. Money market is a very sensitive matter. Money market is a very sensitive matter. Very specialized and skillfully. This has to be controlled, monitored and guided. Central bank has the very skilled and efficient workforce. Central bank has the authority. Central bank has the guidelines. Central bank has the rules and regulations. Central bank is empowered as well as. So accordingly, central bank acts as the guardian of the money market. If central bank doesn't have the skill, guardianship in the money market, then the total money market may collapse. As a result, there will be an overall frustration will occur in the capital market or money market. That's why central bank has to observe these things very skillfully, has to control, has to monitor, has to justify, has to assess the monetary situation of a country. There's the responsibility goes to the central bank. Then there is the question of the reserve administrator of foreign currency. Nowadays there is a sensitive matter, reserve, the status of foreign currency or foreign exchange. What the central bank needs? Central bank has to maintain the reserve status for a certain country. So, as per the strength of the economy, as per the purchasing capacity of the certain country, as per the payment capability of the certain country, central bank has to think and has to reserve accordingly foreign exchange, gold reserve, etc. etc. For a certain country like Bangladesh, we need what we need actually. We need to maintain our reserve status at least to clear 9 to 12 months capacity. Then we can say our economy is sustainable and we are economy in the very smart position. If it's declining, then what to do? Then we'll have to devaluate our currency and we'll have to circulate additional notes. Then assistance in government project. Government is developing as per their political decision as the economic policy. A certain government may hold different projects. In these projects, government needs to finance. And how that will be possible? That will through the banking channel, and central bank may show as per their expertise, their knowledge, their experience, their investment concept. They can show, they can suggest, they can advise the government, yes, this why you can procure currency, this way you can develop your pipeline, and basing upon those pipelines, government can go for investment in the different projects or the sectors or subsectors as well. Then, maintenance of economic stability is a very burning question, it's a tough question, it's a sensitive question. It's the foremost responsibility and duty of a government to maintain its, economic stability. If the economic stability of a certain country is not sound enough, in the year, maybe, what to say, when Soviet Russia began to break down, they started to break. About 21 states has been ousted from Soviet Russia, now is converted into Russian Federation. In that situation, market value of dollar decline, ruble, declined to a great extent. So far I can recall memory, that's $1 equivalent became once 25,000 ruble. It was a disastrous situation. In the year 1991, 92, 3, suddenly Japanese yen declined. Now what's now going on? Indian currency declining. So we are facing problem. Pakistani currency declining. We are facing problem. Their currency declining, but we are in problem. Why? Because they can sell out their goods to the foreign countries at a lower price. And we people will suffer. Our country will suffer. In that case, government has to think what to do, what is the solution. Accordingly, government may provide incentives to the exporters of our country or can decline currency value. No other solution is there. So, same time, If we want to consolidate our economy, the stability of our economy, I told it earlier, then we need to maintain a sound reserve position. I mean, this position is determined and expressed this way. Yes, we can keep our reserve to mitigate payments at least 10 to 1 year. That's the thing. So in all this respect, central bank everywhere fulfill the functions of banker, agent and advisor of the government. It is as per the H.D. Koch, an economist, he said it earlier. So now the central bank is versatile, widened, skilled, well-performing and sound enough for a certain country. If not so, if central bank is weak, if skill, efficiency and technological devices which are adopted by the central bank is not that much level sound enough, then the total economy of a certain country might collapse, not may collapse. That might collapse. So, we'll have to think. Nowadays, it's a virtual world. Technology development in such a manner, then very easily there is a question of hacking. There is a question of otherwise technical, computer-aided problems. Central bank need to develop its skill and efficiency in the concerned line so that no deviation, no dispute can occur. Okay? Anyway, students, again, Eid Mubarak to you, to your relatives, to your friends, to your surroundings, and best of luck, and keep yourself sound and keep yourself within your house. And at the same time, I am asking and advising you again and again, in this pandemic situation, you better learn English. Be fluent enough in English. At the same time, 3 or 4 months it may take. You can learn Japanese or Chinese language because you know that is also connected to central bank. FDI is coming, several billion dollars coming in Bangladesh for the investment purpose. We are now opening giant projects, giant economic zones, and huge investments are coming from China, Japan, at the same time from Arabian countries and European countries, Western countries as a whole. So, thank you very much. Good luck.